Okay, welcome everybody to another Rhino League. Going to be running this list through from Talisker, who did well in one of the recent, I think it was a super qualifier. I'll put the deck list in the link below. So it's more of a classic Temur Rhinos build. We've got some old favourites. We've got Brazen Borrowers, Seasoned Pyromancers, strictly 3 colours. The only 2 things, I guess, that are a little bit different are these 2 copies of Become Immense. So I've seen this kicking around a couple of times. Just quite interesting, I suppose. Make one of the Rhinos a 10-10, or I guess it works well with Brazen Borrower as well, making that a 9-8? No, 9-7. Pretty classic sideboard as well, very clean. I love this. 4 Force of Vigor, 4 Endurance, 4 Mystical Dispute, and 3 Blood Moon. So yeah, really clean looking list. So gonna get into a league now. This is one of the lists I'm considering for the upcoming Axion Mega Modern. So event run by Axion now in the UK. It should be really good fun. I think there's 4 qualification slots for the next regional championship up for grabs, as well as a lot of prizes. So that should be really good. And then yeah, just gotta decide on a deck. I think got about 5-6 weeks, so try and narrow that down soon. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. Thanks to everyone that's subscribed recently and everyone that's commenting on the videos. Always happy to discuss plays and try and improve my game. So thanks for that, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. Play a lot of sort of modern, mid-rangey type stuff on the channel, so if that's something you're interested in, please do subscribe. But right now, let's get into round number 1 with Temur Rhinos. Definitely like to play first. Yeah, this hand's great, I think. Do we want to suspend? We're definitely keeping. I think we'll go fetch, suspend Rhinos on turn 1. Don't think there's much downside to that. What are we going to get? We could just get basic forest. So go basic forest, tap land, and then this, and then we've got all our colours. Yeah, I think basic forest is fine, given that we've got this fiery islet. Fiery islet can end up dealing us quite a lot of damage as well. So I think yeah, getting that down is fine. Flooded Strand. Okay. Let's see what we draw. Stomping Ground. Okay, not the best draw, but we can just go. We could keep the Triome here in hand, play the Stomping Ground instead, and then look to cycle that later if we end up flooding out. But I think having double blue is going to might be important if we haven't got any blue cards at the moment to pitch to Force of Negation. So I think this is probably the way to go. Okay, Ledger Shredder. So dress down. Okay, so it looks like it is. Yeah, it looks like it's Murktide Regent. So we're just going to go for main phase Rhinos here. Yep. I mean, they get a connive, but they're always going to get a connive with Cascade, so nothing to be done. But we'll just, yeah, we'll make 8 power here before they can counterspell. Okay, and yeah, the opponent discarding Spell Pierce, so definitely right to do this main phase. A lot of pressure. I suppose Ledger Shredder does now block these Rhinos fairly well. They bolt us. This could be Murktide, which is a bit worrying, because that will also be big enough to block the Rhinos. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, this is the start they want against Rhinos. They're attacking as well. Okay, Dead Gone is a good draw. Okay, so yeah, we'll attack here. Opponent blocks, which is fine. We'll go fire, deal 1 here, 1 here. Red 1. And then I don't think we're going to suspend this Footfalls. Just pass the turn. It's a reasonable one to discard to Season Pyromancer. We're not winning the race, but we've got some draws that can allow us to win that. You know, we've got Brazen Borrower, which can bounce this and block. That just is so insane. It's a 5/7. Opponent got 2 lands, so if they have counterspell, we're not in great shape here. Is this another Murktide? Looks like it. Only going to be a 4/4 though. Okay. So we get to make some Rhinos here. Misty Rainforest. Well, let's go Pyromancer. Red. We could fetch first, but I think we'll just go red, red, this. Like they get to connive, but we can't do anything about it. We're dead on board, so 1, 2. This is now a 6. I guess we attack for 4. Yeah, we're just dead. Okay, so opponent playing very well there. I think that's how we lose this game. Very fast, creatures with big toughness. So 4 endurance, 4 mystical dispute, always good. And then what do we cut here is the question. I think force of negation is probably the cut. Okay, I think we can get rid of some furies. Don't really want to be 2-for-1ing ourselves. So 1, 2, and then is Become Immense that good? Maybe trim one of those, trim a 3rd fury. Yeah, let's try that. Probably worth saying that endurance is one of our best cards in this matchup. We can't suspend Rhinos on 1, but we do have the ability to kill Ragavan. And then tap a land. Yeah, I think this is okay. So we'll lead off with Fiery Islet. And then we can Dead Gone. Whatever creature they play, yeah. So there's not much chance of them hitting Delirium here. Dead this. Okay, pass the turn. Okay, Fury, not the best draw. We are taking a bit of damage here, but I'm gonna ice a land. Okay, opponent mystical disputes that. That's okay, but we do really need to find a land now. And checking out the top of our library. Land? Well, it is a land, but sadly the wrong one. But that's okay. Opponent considers. So this Dead Gone good against Murktide Regent. Iteration main phase. After playing the land. So I'm pretty confident they've got Spell Pierce here. Okay. I think now we just go suspend past the turn. I just don't think we want to get Spell Pierced. We can cast Dead here. Sorry, we can cast Gone. Looks like a Murktide Regent though. Murktide Regent holding up something. Okay, so we'll go and get a basic forest, try and return this to hand. Spell Pierce. Okay, so we'll have to try and jam here. Oh, we do get to make more Rhinos. Actually, it's a few turns. Okay, Violent Outburst is an interesting draw. So if we go Sharvus Agent, this just reeks of Flusterstorm is the problem. I think we'll just... If it's Flusterstorm, we can't play around it anyway. I think we're just going to go Sharvus Agent. Crashing Footfalls. We need to put the pressure on. Okay, they don't have it. So they heat a Rhino. Iteration. What do they find? Not quite dead to a second Murktide, exiling a load of stuff. Ottawara, okay, they play it as a land. Hit for 6. Ledger Shredder. Okay, so we're going to go Pitch Fury, kill Ledger Shredder. Then attack for 6. We'll just Violent Outburst now as well. At least get some use out of it if they Flusterstorm. Okay, they don't. So we get in for 7 and we present lethal. I mean, we're dead to Lightning Bolt. Dead to another Murktide. We're dead to quite a lot here. Iteration digging 3 deep. Yeah, Murktide considers fine. Oh, they found another Murktide Regent. I think that's what this paying costs is. Yep, GG's. That's some. Yeah, I felt like they were digging for it. You know, they considered as well. Okay, I think that matchup's not as bad as it seemed there. I think we had some decent draws that we could have found, but there we go. It happens. Murktide's a very good deck, and if people come with knowing exactly how to beat you, it can be an uphill battle. But yeah, there we go. If anyone's got any comments on that, I'd be interested to hear. But yeah, see you for the next round. Right, we're on the draw here. Easy mulligan. And another easy mulligan. I think. Yeah, we can't keep one lander with this. We've also got Gemstone Caverns in the deck. This is okay. We'll put at least one Fury back. I think 2 Furies. Opponent's on 6. Arid Mesa. This is burn. That could be a problem. Swift Spear. So I don't know. It's probably burn. Okay, let's just go Ketra, Triome, pass. We can force here if we need to. Yep, definitely burn. Lava Spike. Another Lava Spike. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take that, and then I think we'll just kill the Swift Spear with Fire Ice. Wouldn't mind drawing a blue card to pitch with Force. Okay, that's actually really good because we can go Stomping Ground, tapped, kill this, still hold up Force of Negation. Another Swift Spear is fine. I doubt they play things like Light Up the Stage. I think this is probably more classic burn. Could just be getting bolted here. Do we force the bolt? We go to 7. We go to 7, 6, 5. If we force here, no, I don't think we'll force. Maybe we should have forced there. So we can play our basic mountain here. We haven't actually got. Yeah, we should have forced that actually. Because now, because we haven't got double white. Sorry, double blue. Yeah, we haven't got double blue, so we can't cast this Force without pitching, which has obviously got to be in the opponent's turn. Okay, so we're just going to Violent Outburst. Block. Just block with 1. Okay, so we're at 5. Brazen Borrow's okay. We're definitely attacking with both here. We can't afford to wait around. I think we're going to ice a land. Well, do we want to ice a land? Don't think so. Want to be able to kill a creature. Okay, don't know what the opponent had in hand, but I mean, they weren't. The opponent wasn't dead. You know, they could. They must have Searing Blazes in hand, I suppose. Okay, so against burn, what do we want? Not sure we actually want to make too many changes here. These are good for killing creatures. The only thing I can think of would be like Endurance as a flash blocker or Mystical Dispute. Force of Vigor if they bring in the Roiling Vortex. But actually, is this just one we don't want to sideboard? Fury's fine as a free spell. Is Seasoned Pyromancer a bit slow? Let's take out 1 Spyro for Endurance. No, I think Spyro's fine actually. I think we're just not going to sideboard. I don't think anything's Yeah, I think we'll just go with this. Okay, another mulligan. And yeah, this is fine. Turn 2 Rhinos. What are we going to put on the bottom? I think it's probably Fury. No, we'll do Become Immense, I think. And then I think we will Gemstone Caverns. Get rid of Crashing Footfalls. You know, you have to lose a load of cards here. Swift Spear. If we find a red card, we'll Fury that. Obviously needing to find lands as well. Okay. So we'll force a Roiling Vortex if they cast one here. Lava Spike is fine. Looks like there might not be a third land for the opponent. Okay. Sorry, second land that is. So we'll fetch, just get the Triome. Right, we really want to see a land here. Land. Untap land. Yes. We do shock it in. Turn 2, make 10 power. Cast Crashing Footfalls. And we can just pass. Okay, draw. So the opponent might still be stuck on lands, having kept a 1-lander. Lava Spike. Yeah, we just take that. So they're going to find it quite hard to kill us next turn. This is our turn 3 and we're attacking for 10. Gemstone Caverns is quite a card. Yeah, even if they go... Okay, so we'll just attack for 10. That's a good draw because it pitches to both things. Even if they go land, bolt, bolt, we're still alive. They take 10. So, and now we can hold up force as well. So turn 3, we're going to end our turn 3 with 20 power on the field. Which seems like a good place to be. I suppose they could have like engineered explosives, but doubtful. And we can just force it anyway. They shock in, assuming. Could be Eidolon, but... Right, see what they do. So I've already got something in mind. Helix, we definitely... They're attacking. Okay, well, no reason to... no, let's not stick the Shardless Agent there. We'll put a load of power in front of it. Could be Searing Blaze. Bolt us. Bolt us. Yeah. Okay, well we had force as well, so that was fine. Okay, well that went pretty well. Opponent got pretty unlucky on the last one, but let's move on. See you for round number 3. Okay, we're on the play here, and yeah, this hand's great. We've got turn 1 kill spell, we can hold up force, we've got turn 2 bounce, and we've got a Cascader, and Violent Outburst being the best Cascader as well. So this team of Rhinos, obviously, there's two ways to go really at the moment. There's this version, which is, you know, the mana's easier. It's you get to run some other things like Brazen Borrower, which in the past, you know, it wasn't uncommon if someone dealt with all your Rhinos, you could win with Brazen Borrower and Bone Crusher Giant, and you also get Blood Moon in the sideboard. It's either that really, or the Leyline Binding 4-color version, where you get more Cascaders, you get 4 Ardent Pleas. Just gonna leave with Wood Foothills here. You get more. You get the Leyline Binding, which is a very good answer to a lot of, you know, pretty much anything that you don't want to see. Chalice of the Void. What else is there? Yes, just stuff like that. Chalice of the Void, Fairy, anything that can stop your Rhinos hitting the field, really. Right, so we'll just fetch up a Triome here. Bloodstain Mire, usually indicating Scam. Okay, so that's actually a really good draw. So what we'll do now is just go, if they fetch, which they are, see what they get. Oh, it could be Creativity as well. Ralgren Triome. Okay. So in that upkeep, yeah, we don't want them to play Renin 6. Bloodstain Mire into this makes me think Creativity more, but it doesn't always run a Triome. I think we can just get a blue land here, just an island, then play Forest. Yeah, I think that's fine. Ice. Okay, we draw Fury. Stomping Ground. Okay, so here I'm actually just going to make Rhinos now. I think this is Creativity, and they usually run often 4 main deck Spell Pierce. So we don't want that to be a thing. Want to get the pressure on. We've also got Force of Negation. Actually, all of these cards do a lot of work. If they play Renin 6, we'll just let it go. I think now the only card we really care about is Creativity or Transmogrify. But Deadcon can deal with a target. Fable? Well, it's a Fairy. Yeah, we'll force that one. Guess that is the other card we care about. We could have Furied it down, but okay, Brazen Borrower is actually a really good draw as well. Allows us to hold up 2 pieces of interaction for a dwarf this turn. We can also just flash it in. It does usually run 4 copies of Lightning Bolt. We kind of want them to go for it here. Yeah, there's Dwarven Mine. I mean, they have to go for it, I think. Dead, kill this. And pretty much get there. Yeah, I mean, we had a very good hand there against what they were trying to do. Been on both sides of this matchup, and I think if we can stop the Creativity resolving, I think we're pretty good. We get Blood Moon in this version as well, which is also really good. Okay, I think we've won all of the Mystical Disputes, all of the Blood Moons. I don't think we want Furies. Their sorcery speed, which is way too slow. Become Immense is probably not great either. So we'll do that, see how this looks. 61. Brazen Borrower's fine. All of these are fine. What do you think about Seasoned Biomancer? Like, the way we win this game is going to be like tempoing them out, right? I feel like tapping out on turn 3 for a Seasoned Pyromancer is not where we want to be. I think, yeah, cutting a load of sorcery speed stuff is probably good. We don't know. They're on to Fairy, so we didn't see the Unearth plan here. So I think we can just go with this, and then if we lose to like an Unearth game 2, we can bring in the endurances. Okay, well, not the worst hand I've ever seen, but pretty close. Fiery Islet being a different land would be the worst hand. So we'll mulligan this. Okay, 1 land with 2 Blood Moons. We're also going to mulligan this. Yeah, this hand's fine. We'll keep this. We'll put back, I think it's just Breeding Pool, Brazen Borrower. I think Blood Moon's really, really good against them. So yeah, this way we can hold up force. We can do quite a lot of stuff here. We need another land, obviously. Okay, another Mystical Dispute's not bad. I don't know if we should force a Renin 6. I don't think so. Okay, so hopefully we find a land at some point. So we know they have Spell Pierce in there. Well, I mean, we can be pretty confident they have Spell Pierce. Okay, Crashing Footfalls. We'll suspend that one. We know they've got Teferi as well. Okay, 2 Triumphs. So they could... They're probably on Leyline Binding as well, but Leyline Binding not the best against us. Okay, so really want a land here. Really need a land. We don't actually have a Cascader either, but we do have these Rhinos coming down potentially at some point. Turn 6. What are they doing here? Oh, icing our thing. Prismari Command. So I think we'll just dispute this. We've got the force up. Maybe we should. Well, we really need to find a land. Land? Ah, well, that's not good. Maybe, well, actually, yeah, doing that was probably bad there. Although, okay, so they can go for it here. Not going to. Land. Okay, just a Fire Ice. That's not too bad a draw. Like if we're going to draw a non-land, that's probably our best one. We kind of want them to go Dwarven Mine, and then we'll kill both tokens. Okay, so we're just going to tap a blue land here. Blue-white land. Okay. Really need to draw a land of our own. Next turn we got Rhinos coming down though. Okay, we find Misty Rainforest. I mean, they're definitely representing Spell Pierce. I think we can just afford to wait now. Well, we've got Force. I think I'd like another land before we go for it. Okay. Okay, opponent not wanting to... Okay, so we get to make some Rhinos here. Actually, yeah, now we can just kind of overload their removal, hopefully. Or their counter magic. Well, tapping blue. The Crashing Footfalls hasn't actually gone on the stack yet. So it looks like it's going to be a Spell Pierce here. I think there might just be some confusion about what's on the stack. Okay, we'll put it on the stack now. Opponent might have double Spell Pierce. I mean, we'll just pay for one, right? Yeah. And then the other will dispute. Yeah, dispute. Then we've got Force up as well. If the opponent goes for creativity. Obviously, if they have another Spell Pierce. Okay, land's good. You know, if they have another Spell Pierce effect or Veil of Summer. So there's also a chance they don't have creativity as well, but they did miss a land drop. Okay, binding we let resolve. So they got 4 cards in hand. Okay, yeah, drawing a land's really good. So let's go land. I think we're going to go for Blood Moon here. Blood Moon kind of just locks him out. This. Oh. I think that's right. I think that's fine. Stops them making dwarves. Oh, it does. Well, I mean, if we didn't have the Force, this would be bad. They can't float the mana to cast Leyline Binding. They do have another Spell Pierce, but they can't Spell Pierce later. So we'll go Mountain. We'll pay 2. Yeah. Yeah, if we didn't have the Force, we wouldn't probably go for this, because now they can just creativity the dwarf and we lose. Okay, that's fine. Land. Okay, well, now we can just make another 10 power. Attack. Charter's Agent. Cast Crashing Footfalls. We'll hold up Dead Gone. It's just another answer to creativity. I'm doing something here. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. That was, I don't know. That matchup seemed quite good for us. Yeah, Blood Moon's just obviously pretty insane. But yeah, we'll take that. We're 2-1. See you for the next round. Okay, this hand is okay. I think we're going to keep it. We can go turn 1 to spend, unless we need to dead gone. This can fetch Steam Vents, and then we've got all our colours. Turn 2 we might ice. Yeah, really depends. Just need to react to whatever the opponent's doing. Marsh Flats, not the most common one. Okay, Violent Outburst. So we'll just go... This needs to fetch Steam Vents, so we'll just play Boseiju, Crashing Footfalls, pass. Next turn we'll possibly look to ice. Marsh Flats is often scam, but Survive Triumphs, that's the Mardu Triome. Could be Zoo. If we see them fetch... Okay, no fetch here. Okay, we find Steam Vents, so we'll just play that. And then we're gonna... Yeah, we'll ice a land here. See what they get. It's probably going to be the other Triome that gives them all the colours. Okay, so no, looks like it's just Mardu. So they didn't have anything to play on turn 2. So we'll ice a land here. Okay, Brazen Borrower. Grief, pitching Archon of Cruelty. Okay, so this is Mardu, some sort of Mardu Reanimator. Okay, so they're probably going to take both our Cascaders here, which is a pain. Okay, at least it's Malakir Rebirth, so that we can still dead gone this. They're going to take the Sharvis Agent. We'll dead gone at sorcery speed. Okay, so they haven't got another scam spell. Okay, we'll play the Wooded Foothills, and then yeah, we'll just do this now. Pass the turn. We've got Rhinos coming down in a few turns. We can go and get Breeding Pool if we need to bounce something with Brazen Borrower. Season Pyromancer maybe? Fable. Okay, so we're... Well... Yeah, we're going to bounce the token here, I think. Bit worried that the opponent... Yeah, I think bouncing the token's fine. Petty Theft. Bit worried about the opponent like discarding Archon and then unearthing it. Unearth, whatever the spell is. But we've got quite a clock, because next turn we can go we can go Brazen Borrower end of turn, attack, become immense it. Opponent does know about become immense. Okay, draw. Fiery Islet. I think we can just play. I think we'll just play Wooded Foothills here because we're going to want to. Yeah, we might want to. Might want a Brazen Borrower. So they got 2 cards. We don't really want to see an Archon hit the bin. No, they only discard 1. So they haven't got Archon in hand, we can assume. Okay, Seasoned Pyromancer is pretty good. Or well, they could have Archon and they want to discard it to this instead to get... okay, they get rid of Solitude. So yeah, we're gonna play the Brazen Burrower here. Then we'll just maybe we should have fetched first, but let's get the Triome. Okay, so we get to make some Rhinos here. Okay, we find another Footfalls, so we'll play the Fiery Islet, attack for this. I think we'll just, actually we can just cash this in right away. Okay, we find Fury. We might as well suspend just in case the game goes long. Got more than enough to be able to become immense. I think, I don't know, I always liked what's it called, the Murktide. I always liked Murktide Regent in this slot. Okay, 2 cards in hand for the opponent. They could hard cast a Fury, or okay, so they hard cast Fury. So we're going to go become immense here. Or are we? Don't think so, actually. It's tempting. So they go 3 and 1. So this could hit in for 9. But so we could go become immense here, untap, attack them. No, I think become immense is just fine. They can't attack. We can attack for 8. We can become immense the one they block with Fury. Ideally, we find a red card as well. Or we could just cast Fury of our own. So we go Fury, kill Fury, and... well, actually we probably kill this and this. What if we attack, they block, we go... become immense is 14. I mean, we can just attack and then try and make them do unfavourable blocks. They have to block or they're dead. Probably involves blocking with Fury. That gets Fury off the field, and then we just block, and then we just kill. I think that's fine. Annoyingly, it's annoying that they know about the become immense, really. So if they just do this, we could go become immense, this becomes 10, we hit in for 7, 8. Okay, so that's not great though, because then they can start reflectioning. That's a weird choice. But they know we've got become immense. So unless they have Fury, copy Fury. If this is the case, I think we just let this go. And then just... I mean, this is perfect for us. Then we just go land, Fury, kill these two. Become Immense is making it harder. So yeah, we're just going to let this go. Fury hits us. I'm assuming this, you know, we could become Immense 14 minus 4. They'd take 10 down to 3, but I think we just let this go. And then go land, Fury. Kill both these things because we really don't want this being a thing. Become Immense works quite well with Fury as well. Okay, see what the opponent has. They got one card in hand. They're at 9. They are dead this turn if they don't do anything. They've got no Archon in the graveyard. I can't hardcast an Archon. Something like Seasoned Pyromancer, discard Archon, draw, persist is probably their best shout. Okay, the opponent just passes. So we've got lethal here. I'm assuming they have... They might have drawn Solitude. Yeah, it looks like it. Or something. Yeah, Solitude. Okay, so that's a pretty good draw. We could gain 10 life here. They're going to get rid of Fury. Okay, they get rid of that. I suppose that makes sense because it's got Trample. They have to block here. Become Immense with this ends up hitting him for 18 damage, so... But they can do quite a lot of stuff now. You know, they've got Seasoned Pyromancer tokens that block Fury forever. But we've got Rhinos coming down at some point. Maybe we should have put them to fewer. What have they got here? Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think it's worth gaining more life by using Become Immense. Cascader would be good. What do we think of that? We could draw a card, or we could just kill this. I don't think we want to make it so that they can... like solid unearth it again. Grief. Okay. So... I think we'll just go... There's no point in drawing a card. So we'll just go fire 1/1. I mean, it might be that they have the Undying spell. Don't know if they want to use it. It could be Malakir. They could have... okay, so it's Ephemerate here. That's pretty good. But we're making Rhinos, I think. So they're coming back. I thought we really thought we had them on the run. Are we making Rhinos this turn? Yeah. So we make... Ephemerate's gonna kill one though. Ugh, just Wooded Foothills. So Ephemerate, kill a Rhino. Ephemerate is quite a card. So we gain another 4, so we are at a healthy 25 life. Opponent attacks. Can't block. Right, something good. That is not something good. I think we attack because, well, we attack. If they don't block, they take essentially 1 because they gain 2. Or we could just sit. No, I think that's better for us. Okay, they are blocking. Bit surprised at that. They got Ephemerate again? Crikey, they've drawn some good cards. Okay, well, there's not really much we can do there. Yeah, they get to draw a card as well. Yeah, I think this has slipped away from us somewhat. They're going to grief us for no value. I mean, they don't know that it's no value, but yeah, unfortunately, they've kind of found Solitude, Ephemerate, and we've drawn lots of lands. We've got nothing in hand. We're on 26, though. What's this? Priest. Okay, well this is the turn we really need to draw removal or fury or something. This can unearth for quite a lot though, can't it? I don't think we can beat this board now. Okay, Force of Negation. I mean, yeah. They pay 3, get back the Seasoned Pyromancer. They're drawing 2 cards a turn as well. Not sure what we can do. Some combination of Fury. Yeah, Fury into Violent Outburst or something. Really, yeah, we definitely had them on the run here, and then, yeah, our draws haven't lined up very well. So they could... Okay, yeah, they're holding up Priest. They could, I suppose, grief us in our upkeep, in our draw step. Okay, they've gone for, yeah, Seasoned Pyromancer. So things we're looking to bring in, definitely Endurance. What did they discard? They discarded an Archon, so they get to unearth. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay, I don't think we can win now. Might take a draw step. Okay. Okay, sure. So, yeah, that was pretty rough. Let's see what we can do after sideboarding. So, Endurance is obviously really good. I wonder if we want... Might be that we want Blood Moon. I think Force of Negation is probably not that great. We definitely want 4 copies of Endurance. I think Become Immense against the removal deck is not great. Do we want to bring in some copies of Blood Moon? I think so. Maybe just 2. Let's try that. Like, they are a red-based deck with Seasoned Pyromancers and stuff, but if we can stop their... all of their scam spells are red. Sorry, are white or black, so... Okay, taking a mulligan here, 1 land. This is okay. So we'll put back a land and then fetch a basic forest and then fetch a steam vent. So we'll keep. So we use this to fetch a forest, and then we'll probably play Fiery Islet actually, so this can fetch a basic island in case we draw a Blood Moon. Okay. Forest, Footfalls, go. Put Mull to 6. I could. Okay, so no Ephemerate stuff. Turn 1 at least. So we're going to go Ice. Oh, that's a good draw. So we'll go Ice here. I mean, we could hold up and not go Ice in case they go Fury. No. Not Fury. Yeah, in case they go like Grief, but if they've got the thing spell anyway, this can't kill it, so. Okay, just a tap land. This is good. Okay. Play the Misty. Are we going to make 10 power? I think so. I think that sounds like a good thing to be doing. We'll just go and grab Steam Vents here. We have got Endurance in the deck. This is going to want to fetch basic islands, so actually getting something like Stomping Ground or Breeding Pool. Let's get Stomping Ground. Shardless Agent. So next turn we can attack for 13. Also plays slightly better around Engineered Explosives. Paying costs. Why would you do that now? Surgical Extraction. Okay. I thought they were going to Solitude. Okay, so they Surgical our Footfalls. That is pretty bad. But we have got 1 on Suspend at least. So what we really don't want to see now is something like Fury Ephemerate. We probably lose to Fury Ephemerate. The opponent knows it's safe to go for it as well. We haven't got Force or... There's no Force, there's no Endurance. Okay. I mean, yeah, expecting the worst here. Something like Fury, Evoke Fury, kill both Rhinos with an Undying effect. But maybe not. Well, yeah, that's yeah, I think this is really not looking good. Have they got the Ephemerate? They don't have an Ephemerate. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. So obviously they saw our Blood Moon as well. Okay, so let's kill. I think we'll attack. Okay, no blocks. I think we just kill this. Actually, how much do we care? how much do we care about this? You know, they can attack, make some... I actually don't think we care. I think we just pass the turn, draw a card with Fiery Islet. We could tap a land, I suppose, but we could tap the black land. Don't know, they haven't got double red. They get rid of Grief. We've got more than enough lands here. We could tap it. I actually quite like tapping it here. I think we'd rather draw a card than kill it. Yeah, I think that's okay. Maybe that's... Okay, Season Pyromancer's amongst our best draws. So now I don't think we crack the Islet. We're making Rhinos here. Okay, Endurance is pretty good as well. So go Mystic. Maybe we just hold up Endurance now. I think we do. Because we can't hold up Endurance with this. Yeah, and the way we lose is potentially like discard Archon, persist Archon. They can also persist a Fury. Okay. We're just taking 2 here. No reason to block. We got 3 cards in hand. Grief. So here, I think we're just going to cast the Endurance. Endurance them. They're going to take the Season Pyromancer. They could take Violent Outburst. They do take Violent Outburst. Okay, so they've probably got... Okay, so I think they've got... do you want to draw a card here? No, I don't think so, because we're going to Season Pyromancer. So this makes me think they've got... Oh, that's a good draw. Okay, so we can just attack with everything now. I think they've got Solitude. Yeah, but I think this is fine. So they Solitude. They get rid of a Rhino. Okay, and then we let them... They go block here. These got trample, so it doesn't matter. We can just let them block. Actually, we probably should have tapped, drawn a card. It's the same thing, right? So they would go up... I mean, they're only going up to 8 and taking... They go up to 8, take 8. We don't need to show our hand, right? We go to 8. Yeah. Okay. So, what did we see if we wanted to change anything? They fetch quite aggressively around the Blood Moon. So taking out Blood Moon might be a good idea. I think keeping it in's fine. It might just get us a free win, potentially. Okay, so we've got ourselves a mulligan here. 1 land and it's blue. Yeah, this is better. So I think suspending Rhinos on turn 1 is actually pretty good. It's probably just dead gone. Make sure we got the lands. Got the shrine. Okay, tapped is good with us. Okay, play Beseju. Suspend. The games go quite long, so you know, making 2 4/4s on turn 5 is not the worst. Okay, another tap land. Let's see what we can draw. Okay, Ketria Triome. Yeah, we'll play that one. Then next turn we can go Spyro Ditch, Spyro Land, unless we draw anything really, really good. Seven cards in hand for the opponent. Could just be a Fable. Although, I don't know, it's debate. It depends what they play here. Because it's really debatable whether we want to Spyro them. Cast Spyro or hold up Endurance, because if they play something like a Fable of the Mirror Breaker, next turn they could go discard Archon, persist Archon. Okay, well they pitched Malakir Rebirth, so assuming they're going to have something pretty good here. They're probably taking Endurance Pyromancer. I mean, of course they could just not have one, but it's pretty unlikely, I'd say. Our hand's fairly redundant. Opponent waiting till turn 2 to do it. Either that or they only just drew the grief, but often you want to wait until your opponent's had as many chances to draw their kind of combo as you can. So yeah, it looks like an Ephemerate. Depending on what we draw, we could also go Spyro, just hope to hit a green source. A green spell. Although if it's Ephemerate, they're going to get to... Oh no, well, they actually, yeah, ignore that because they're just going to take another card here. Looks like they've got... okay, no Ephemerate. Okay, Fable, so yeah, we just have to hold Endurance now. Could cast Fury. Play the Mountain. Yeah, I just don't think we can afford to do anything here. Maybe the opponent doesn't have it and they were just sort of bluffing, but we could have gone Fury Evoke. Okay, they don't do anything. That's weird. I wonder if we went to Fury Evoke there. So we could cast Endurance now. But I think this is fine. I mean, it would use our mana. Then they'd need... But we kind of don't want to Spyro next turn anyway, because then the turn after that we want to go Fury. Fury, kill this and the token. I think we just untap here. Yeah, we're not under massive amounts of pressure. Okay, that's actually really good. So now we just go land pass. Well, we can endurance with that. So we could go, well, we could go Spyro, but, oh, we could go Fury here. Kill, no. Okay, this is fine. Let's go with this. You know, we're not under massive amounts of pressure. Okay. Okay, we've got Rhinos coming down this turn as well. Okay, let's see what we draw. Like a red card would actually be pretty good. Or a Cascader. Okay, land. So we could hard cast the Fury here. Well, we're going to go and get an island. What if we go hard cast Fury? I don't know how Ephemerate on this works. Hardcast Fury, and then we've got Endurance up in case they go off. Yeah, I quite like that. Fury, kill these two. Put a big creature onto the battlefield. Of course, the opponent could have Fury as well. But we need to get rid of this reflection. I don't know. Like, they could still have Ephemerate, but I really don't know how this works. I'm assuming it comes back as reflection, as the Fable. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what the opponent's doing now, just just Googling it. I think, I don't know, we'll see if the opponent does it here. So they're not. If anyone knows in the comments, please do let me know what happens if you Ephemerate or Malakir Rebirth a Fable. Might have to look it up as well. What's this? Oh, Solitude, sure. Okay, so they probably have Ephemerate here. Get to kill all of our stuff. Yeah, so they kill everything here. We do gain a lot of life though. You know, we go up to 25, but this is what happened last game. Really don't want to see them grief here. Okay, Spyro. Discarding. Bit of Reunion, Solitude, play a land. They got one card in hand. Quite a big board. What's this? Priest of Fell Rites. Okay, so wouldn't mind finding a land here so we can go Endurance and Spyro. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's go land, play. We'll go Endurance, green, green, 1. Endurance the opponent, stop them priesting. Then Spyro. Okay, discard this, draw 2. Well, they're good ones to draw. We've got favourable blocks here. If the opponent draws Fury, that's really not great. Okay, so how much? I think we just take this. Yeah, we take this because then next turn we can fire kill the priest. Okay, just a land for the opponent. Okay. Well, we swing out here. No point in attacking with the elemental. It's quite tempting to just make 20 power. And then, yeah, I think we're just going double Shardless Agent here. Cast, because we want to keep their graveyard clear. Yeah, we'll play another one. Well, that's the last of our crashing footfalls. But we have got quite the board now. Obviously, we're not attacking with anything here. Sorry, we're not blocking with anything. So what can the opponent draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't arc on us. Okay, so Brazen Borrower. So what if we start tapping stuff? So let's tap the Solitude. That's a really good draw as well. We've got an out to Ephemerate. Play this. I think we'll sacrifice one of these. Another Shardless Agent. Okay, I think we just attack with everything now. Haven't done them. Probably should take the time to do the maths, but we could have bounced something, I guess, get through with more stuff. But like this is lethal. If they had a Solitude, they would have used it. They surgical the Pyromancer. Sure. Yeah, I mean, maybe just see what we drew. We drew the absolute nuts there. You know, double Shardless Agent. Okay, well, we're 3-1. One match to go, playing for the 4-1. See you there. Right, we're on the draw here, but we're going to keep, and we're going to Gemstone Caverns. What are we getting rid of? I think it's just Fury. Don't really want to be pitching any more cards. And we can Fire Ice turn 2. Eldrazi Temple. Okay. So for this one, we're just going to ice. Oh, that's a really good draw. Okay, just shock this in. We'll ice the land so they can't do anything this turn, and then we'll make a load of power. Ice. So yeah, I've seen Eldrazi Tron. A few people coming back to it. Not seen it for a while. Force Negation is a nice draw. So we're going to Violent Outburst at sorcery speed here because of Warping Whale. Counter target sorcery spell, not really good for us. Okay, that's a good draw because it's a blue card for this. So that's any colour, so we've got double blue, so we should get a red land. Do we just get a basic? Is that crazy? And we've got double red. I mean, yeah, no, basic's fine given that this is any colour. Yeah, just go for it. Turn 2, make 8 power. Cast Crashing Footfalls. Pass the turn. Hold up Force of Negation. We're not far off become Immencing as well. Okay, they sack the map. Go get Temple. So probably going to try and what's it called? Reality Smasher next turn. So we'll attack for 8. Misty Rainforest is actually quite a good draw. Attack for 8. Oh, they've got Dismember. Okay, so that's fine because we can just go. This is really good. So we go fetch. This is the first time Become Immense has actually become immense. Has actually been relevant. Become Immense this one, and we even get in for loads more damage as well. And we get to hold up force. And we actually get to kill them this turn. Because they go, oh no we don't. Oh, because it's Dismember. Of course, yeah. I was going to say if that had done an extra 5 damage, we would have been able to Fire Ice them to death. Matter Reshaper. Yeah, sorry. Reality Smasher, that's fine. So we'll tap that, discard Crashing Footfalls. Ice this. I mean, yeah, we've had the it's been our turn to have the Stone Cold Nuts there. You know, opponent was we were swinging for lethal on turn 4, and Become Immense was actually really good there. Okay, Blood Moon's in, Force of Vigor's in, I think. And then what are we going to take out? So Dead Gone seems bad. We can take out Furies as well. Fury's okay against Eldrazi Tron. Yeah, maybe Force of Negation isn't great. Don't know, forcing turn 1 maps and stuff is pretty good, but this season Pyromancer are too slow. Let's cut 1 Pyro, 1 Fury. I think we'll just trim 1 Force. Are they? They're on Karn. Maybe it's just another Pyro for another Force or another Fury. Yeah, I don't think this matchup's one that we're going to want to be playing Season Pyromancer. I think just keeping all of our free spells. What do we think of this? It's got Gemstone Caverns in, which makes it quite attractive. Opponent's mulligan, but it hasn't got anything else to do. It hasn't got a Cascader, but if we draw 1 in the first few turns, it's really good. We can go turn 1, suspend Rhinos, but let's keep it and see how we get on. We'll bottom one of these Misties. I guess we can also draw Blood Moon. Maybe we should be mulliganing this. Yeah, we'll do that. Get rid of Misty. Actually, yeah, we should have just got rid of Scalding Tarn. Temple, pass. Well, Brazen Borrower is pretty good. I think we'll just suspend here. Play the Tarn and pass. We'll probably pass with Tarn up. Urza Saga. So looks like Matter Reshaper. Yep. We may end up bouncing that. Okay, so this one, just pass the turn. We'll probably bounce it end of turn. Did forget about Urza Saga. Okay, there's Tower. Is this Thought Not Seer? Yikes. Okay, so we'll let that resolve. And then we'll fetch up a basic island and bounce it. So we get to draw a card. think. Okay, Fire Ice. See what they get rid of here. Then we'll fetch a Triome. Just quite a good tempo play. Yeah, it's probably the case. What did they take? Oh, they took Force, so that implies Karn probably next turn. So we're going to tap the Eldrazi Temple. They'll respond by the Sagaing. Maybe we just don't care about this Reshaper. Yeah, let's go and get the Triome. Drawing Blood Moon is our best draw. Like, that's the again the absolute nuts. Okay, no Blood Moon, so we'll go this. Okay, so we're just going to go Ice the Temple. Stops them playing Thought Not Seer this turn. Ooh, Violent Outburst. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, so yeah, we're going to fetch now. We're going to get a Forest. But they may... It's unlikely that they have Pithing Needle in their deck, but I've been burned too many times by that. Way too many times. Power Plant. Yeah, because you can't respond to the once they start searching their library, you can't respond with your fetch, and then Pithing Needle comes in, you can't respond to that either. It was unlikely there, but just don't want to get got. So they've got 5 cards in hand. They took our Force of Negation, so I wonder if that means they've got Karn or... Okay, so here I think we just, again, we do it now, or we could just what if they go land Karn EE? What do we want to play around? They've got Warping Whale. They could have Chalice of the Void. I think I'm just going to play it now. Play around. Maybe this is bad if they go Karn. If they go Karn, Karn EE. Well, they've got Tron. Yeah, it is Karn, and it's probably going to be, I suppose they've got Ratchet Bomb. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. They get Cityscape Leveler. Okay. What does that do again? Okay, cast this. Okay, so the opponent does have Warping Whale. Another Gemstone Caverns. So I think here we just go Fury 3 here, 4 here, and then attack them. I mean, they're going to Rhino. They're going to block a Rhino, I'd imagine. I think they know we've got Fury. What's this? Whenever you cast it, exile, disrupt to... Warping Whale is pretty good. At least we know about it. so just kill the Khan. We'll continue to play the lands. Pass the turn. So they've got 5 cards in hand. One of them is Cityscape Leveler. So this is the new one from Brothers War. They can destroy something. I think it's like an 8/8 as well. Yeah. Okay, so they're probably going to get rid of the Fury here. No, they get rid of a Rhino. Okay, so we get this. This can't be cast to card, so you can only cast that for artifacts. So that's just dead in our... This isn't when it attacks either. And when it attacks, okay. That's pretty good. Okay, so go Stomping Ground, probably just Steam Vents, doesn't really matter. They can make a token here. So Ice is our best draw. Oh, that's no good because we know that the... Oh, this is an artifact, so we can actually use the Power Stone token here. What if we go... I think the attack... I don't think we win the game by not attacking, because this is going to exile something next turn. But you know we've got Become Immense as well. Oh, they're doing that. That's really good for us. Okay. Nothing to be done there. Okay, they don't take any damage. Then we'll go... Oh, this is... Oh, it's just a token. Okay. Weirdly, Shardless Agent is an artifact. Well, we'll make a load more power. Pass the turn. We're probably not blocking. So, I mean, we're still not in great shape. Really depends on what the opponent has here. So we can potentially, let's say they attack Exile Fury. We're attacking for 10. We're attacking for 13. Okay, there's Smasher. These have both got Trample, so we're going to have to block something here. Okay. So they're going to get rid of a Rhino, which makes sense. That's unfortunate, because now we have to go block here, block here. Kill the Smasher. But they kill our Rhino. We get a 2. Have they still got Thought-Knot here? I think they do actually. Well, we haven't drawn anything. So let's say we managed to get the Thought-Knot Seer out of the way. We're attacking for lethal here. This is 6, 10. Oh no, it's not quite. So we've got outs here, weirdly. Because we can go attack for 13. That's not one of them. Okay, well, our out is now attacking with everything, hoping they block. Yeah. So they block. Yeah, if they do this, we need to draw Ice or Brazen Borrower. One turn too late. That would have been not quite it anyway. Okay, well, we'll make them do it here. Yeah, there's always the chance that they don't. Hover over the concede button though. Yeah. Okay, so close. I mean, we gave ourselves the best chance to win there. If that Become Immense had been, yeah, Brazen Borrower, Brazen Borrower, or something of that nature. Okay, so Blood Moon we didn't see, but it would have been good. Force Negation is good against Karn and maps and stuff. We've got all the Force of Vigors. Force of Vigor would have also done it. We kept in the Become Immenses. I think that's probably fine. Yeah, I think we'll just submit this. That Leveler, I didn't realise. I forgot it was when it attacks as well. I mean, this is surprisingly close, but if two of these cards were lands, this would be perfect. But we're going to mulligan. This is much better. So we'll go Stomping Ground, suspend Footfalls. What are we ditching? Probably getting rid of the Force of Vigor, or is it Force of Negation? Let's get rid of Force of Vigor, I think. Force of Negation deals with, well, kind of the same stuff. I guess Force of Vigor can be a 2-for-1. Well, no, 2-for-2. Okay, so we'll shock this in. Obviously wanting to keep Boseiju in hand. Do we force? If they go land, if they go like mine map, I think we force. I mean, yeah, we're forcing that, right? Do I have another one? Yeah. Okay. Well, Chalice is obviously very good against us. Don't know if we have to keep the Boseiju in hand now. Really want to see a land. Well, I think we hold that. I think we have to play a land. We're going to hold the Rhinos, but yeah, sadly, the double Chalice hand is always going to be difficult. Let me find Matt. Oh, if we'd have kept Force of Vigor, okay, we should have kept Force of Vigor. That was really stupid because Force of Vigor here would have been insane. Okay, well, we can't cast that, so okay, so just a learning point there. So we definitely should have kept Force of Vigor. I did forget a little bit about Chalice of the Void. We're really paying the price for it here. They're going to have Tron next turn. We need an answer to Chalice of the Void. That's not it. I haven't drawn any lands anyway, so I don't think this would have got there. They get to make a token or just sack them out. That's really unfortunate. I think Eldrazi Tron's probably not the best matchup, but definitely a mistake there. If last turn we could have gone Force of Vigor, get rid of Map Chalice or Map Saga. Yeah, there's Karn as well. I'm going to get the Leveler, probably. They could get the Chalice back. Okay, yeah. Well, we can Fury the Karn down. Unfortunately, these Rhinos do not come off suspend. We have to cast it. Hit by Chalice. Still no land. We'll get rid of the other Fury, I think. But yeah, I don't think there's anything to be done now. Even if we had Force of Vigored instead. I mean, if we'd have Force of Vigored... Oh, no, because we Force of Negation one of the chalices, actually. So let's say we Force of Vigor a chalice and something else, and then they play another chalice. I guess we could have waited, though, until the turn... Okay. Yeah, I think we've seen enough. Yeah, bit of a sad way to end the league. Going down like that to Eldrazi Tron, but still a 3-1. I think the deck felt pretty good. Not sure about these Become Immenses. Like that one time it was immense, but yeah, the rest of the time, I don't know. I think I'd just rather this was another threat. Either we could maybe keep one in, but I think I'd rather have Arcane Proxy or Arcane Proxy or the one of Murktide Regent, just to make it a bit more consistent. As to whether I think this or the Leyline Binding is better, really not sure. It depends how good Blood Moon versus Binding is, I guess. When you're in white, I think the consistency given by Ardent Play is also very good. So Ardent Play is probably better at the moment than something like Seasoned Pyromancer. I did like having access to Brazen Borrower again. That felt pretty good that game. So I guess you could have a smaller white splash. You could get rid of those 4 cards, maybe one of these. Obviously mess around with the lands, bring in 4 Leyline Binding and a one Ardent Plea, or you could do 2 Ardent Plea like that. But yeah, there's lots of different lists out there, but the list did feel good, and I think it's something that will definitely still be on my radar for upcoming tournaments. But I hope everyone enjoyed that. Please do consider subscribing if you did. Thanks for watching this far. See you next time.